What's the intention and how's it going to play out? Okay, targeted individuals tarot reading. Okay, if you think you're a targeted individual, these are collective. If there's something going off and you feel a little like, what's going off here? These are ideal for this. So spread one's going to be what's the intention. Spread two is going to be how's it going to play out. It's going to be the divination row. If you want to personalize one of these, they are still in the sale at the moment. Sale ends on the 18th of January. Choose either the Psychic Spine one or the present and future reading. They're 18 quid. Right, so what's the intention? What's the plan? What's going off in the minds of your attackers? What is it that they are wanting to do? Let's have a look. Right, okay. So we start off with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles relates to Earth, can mean money and finance, can mean non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts and energy in. Upright position, this is a collaboration card. We've got the three character arc on the landowner, the builder and the architect. They're all working together to build this beautiful cathedral. Different roles, different skill sets, same long-term vision. When it's in the reverse position, it's when people are thinking about themselves. What it's got an air of here is that they're deliberately trying to cause a disturbance in a situation to try and get people to go against you, to side with them, right? Knight of Swords in the reverse. Swords are where we think, words we use. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Knights are all about forward motion. This knight talks about either news coming in fast or expressing ourselves. It's in the reverse position. What it feels like is that they're manipulating a situation to try and get people to turn against you and to not come forwards, okay? The idea is that then puts you in the Five of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions. Now, this is a reverse deck, but that character there normally is in black. They're in black because the mourning or grieving the three cups that have fallen over. There's two full ones behind them. Upright position, stuck in grieving mode. Okay, not realizing there's going to be better times ahead. Reverse position, it's as I always say, it's okay to be angry, sad, pissed off, annoyed, but it's about realizing there will be better times ahead. Now, that might be a bit of an odd thing, but it feels like what they want you to do is they want you to be disappointed. They want you to feel like something's not going to work out, but then kind of look at other opportunities. Right, let's continue. Right, Six of Swords in the reverse. Swords there where we think words we use again. So this is about going in a new direction mentally, going on to calmer waters, it's sometimes called. Now, there is a figure there, cloaked with the head down. Okay, because they've got the head down and the cloaked, there's a sense of sorrow there. Reverse position, it's when we go, fuck that, fuck them, I'm off, I'm out of here. Just completely changing mindset. Page of Wands in the reverse, Wands fire action. Pages are more youthful energy. Don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens. Don't have the formation of the knight. It's more about giving something a go. This is about getting out there, trying things, giving things a go. Reverse position, not doing that. Hold fire. Obstacles are overall outcome card. Eight of Wands, Wands fire action. So it's not the most riveting card in the world, this one. It's 8 wands or staves flying through the air. It generally talks about pick up in pace, new opportunities. I'll explain where I'm going in this in a second. Obstacles or blockages. Temperance. So the Temperance card for me is the alignment card. It's when our mind, body, soul's all in alignment. We know who we are, what we want, where we're going. Just clock if there was something. I just saw something fly up the other side of my face then. Yeah, this is the alignment card. Okay, it can also talk about periods of self-love, self-care, self-healing, removing any blockages. Hermit in the reverse. Right, so the Hermit card, for me, in the upright position, is a positive card. It talks about periods of withdrawal and reflection. What's gone right, what's gone wrong, what direction we're going in next. You'll also notice the Hermit shining a lamp. So it talks about what I call going into the dark side, shining a light on the demons, the trauma, the situation, coming out the other side stronger. I'm going to keep it simple, though. What you're being asked to do is basically don't go into hermit mode. Okay, you don't need to. This hasn't been divinely orchestrated. I feel like this feels like a group effort. Okay, this doesn't feel like a singular person who's out for you. This feels like a group effort, and it feels like there's a number of different beliefs and core values at play here. And one of these people, the obstacle or blockage is that they believe that this is divinely orchestrated. They don't want to face that they're being a backstabbing piece of so and so, right? It's got a bit of a spiritual Karen type energy. This, oh yes, it's divinely guided. And the more they believe it, the more they instill it. And then if you get on that stupid train as well, where they go. So yeah, there's a collective out there who's trying to get people to work against you. Because what it's reminded me of with that Knight of Swords there, it reminds me on the event circuit, especially when you're an event organizer, and people just ghost you, especially when it comes to paying the money. They just ghost you, right? And then you're left in this position of, are you standing, are you not? Do I get somebody else, etc., etc. It's got an air of that to it. Now, it feels like with the Five of Cups in the reverse, I feel like there's some people part of this collective who would quite happily have you stuck in grieving mode. But there are a few people in this collective who want you to move forwards. They want you to move beyond this, but not with what they're doing, right? And they're mentally going, right, I'm out of here, I'm done. And then kind of giving up on getting out and trying new things. And with the Eight of Wands there, it kind of feels like that's what they're wanting. They're wanting to get that energy. They're wanting to steal those opportunities from you. So that's the intention. Let's go into what's actually going to happen. Okay, and if there's anything in here that needs changing, provided it's not a fixed card, you can do that. Okay, this is the idea of Divination Tarot, to say this is what's coming up, this is how you're going to make the change, right? So let's give them one last shuffle. Yep. I'm going to go for her. I'm going to go for him. Right. Right, okay, so we start off with the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is one of the Divine Feminine. She's Divine Feminine on a more spiritual base level. Now, she's about balance, duality. Love and light does not work. It makes you a mug. You have to step into that dark divine energy. You've got to stand your ground, okay? She's connection with spirit and she's intuition. King of Swords. Swords are where we think, words we use. Court cards, again, can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Kings are masculine energy. We talk about energy, not gender. I feel this is the collective. They're stepping into that King of Swords energy. They're not going to be afraid to say the piece. They're going to say it blunt, direct, right? Three of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions. Upright position, this celebration card. I call it the sisterhood card. It's three ladies dancing around, cups in the air. That can be actual sisters, female friends, friends with higher feminine energies. Witchcraft terms, we're talking about a coven power of three, and that's kind of where I'm going, because we had that Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like this is the same collective. So what they're doing is, right, you're stepping into that dark divine energy. You might be being guided by source at the same time, and you're gonna out strategize them, and you're gonna say your piece, and that's gonna trigger them more into this dark side. Right, let's continue. Right, we then got the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man for me is a leap of faith card because I was stuck with a decision. Left path, right path, stick, twist. Problem is looking for guarantees. Okay. I'm going to show you, just bear with me. Upright position, stuck there still, having a shift in perspective. We then got the Lovers card in the reverse. So the Lovers for me in the upright position, yes, this is a beautiful, positive, powerful card, but it can be lusty, hence why we've got the Naked Adam and Me figure there. Now, because lusty energy is also passion, fire, excitement, as we've got the Fiery Winged Angel at the top there, losing passion, that's not you. Stick with me. Overall outcome card. Three of Wands in the reverse, Wands fire action. So I'm going to say this is somebody else, okay? Turn the back on the past, about take first steps out into the great unknown. It's in the reverse position, not being able to move forwards with their plans. Obstacles or blockages. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Right, I'm virtually never go this way. So Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. So we've got the boat in the background, bobbing up and down the sea, and he's juggling the Pentacles, okay? So it talks about things being a bit chaotic, right? Upright position, just stay focused, you'll get through. Reverse position, it's when we don't prioritize, okay? It's when we don't prioritize, and then some of those plates start dropping, okay? This is advice for you, not for them. Removing any blockages. Four of Pentacles. We call this guy the banker. He's the investment card of the investment suit. You're being advised to invest in yourself, okay? Also, he's got the heart chakra, the coin over his heart chakra there. So I do also feel like could be something to do with kind of closing off that chakra to this collective here, because they're siphoning you. Right, so what's going to play out? Right, so you're going to step into that dark divine energy. Your intuition's going to be on point. and you're going to step into that King of Swords energy. You're going to start speaking your truth. You're going to start calling BS out, right? That's going to trigger this collective. As I'm touching the card, I'm getting the word panic. Panic. Now, as I say, I do feel like there's a number of people as part of this collective, and I do feel like there is some witchcraft involved in this as well, right? This is then shifting the focus for the next two cards on two people in specific, I feel. Okay, because we've got the Lovers card there, two people. They don't have to be a man or a woman. They're then going to feel a bit stuck because they're going to be like, well, what do we do? We've been called out, you know. And what's then going to happen is they're going to lose the passion. They're going to lose the drive. They're going to lose the fight. And this whole idea, this whole project ain't going anywhere. So this collective is watching this, who this is for, not the creepy crawlers who come on this to see if they can unveil my plans. You're going to be perfectly fine. Okay, you're going to be perfectly fine. This little group, this little collective, they ain't going to get what they want. Okay, keep speaking your truth. Personalised reading, link top of the profile. Sale ends on the 18th of January. Ta-ta.